Hello guys, and welcome back to our second cash stuffing. This cash stuffing is all about breaking bad habits. If you haven't seen my last one, I use the money that I make from DoorDash, the little money that I make from DoorDash, to try not to just spend it all and not know where any of my money is going. So let's get started. So I have a couple notes here, and some of them are still full from last time, which is good. So to start off, I'll just do this on one. To start off, we have car registration. So so with my car registration, that's gonna be just $35 a month, so $9 a week. My wants are $30 a month, but this time we're doing 5 instead of 8 for the week. Needs, we are going to do $20 a month, and with that $20 a month, that is going to be 5 for the week. Let's see, wants, needs, we have debt. So this is just for my credit card debt. We're gonna just try to have, instead of throwing money in there, we're trying to have something more stable that we can see that's actually actively going in there, instead of just throwing 1s and 5s and whatever I can from time to time. And then for rent, that is going to be $40 a month, so 10 for the week. Gas is going to be as well $40 a month, so that's going to be 10 a week. Then we're just gonna running out of space, so we have food, and food is going to be $20 a month and 5. We're actually putting 4 this time instead of 5 because we didn't spend any of the food last week. And this is for fast food, because I always spend money on fast food and I really need to cut down, so I'm doing like $4 or $5 a week, and hopefully I don't spend any of it at all, but if I do, I'm limiting myself. And then for just subscriptions / bills, that's going to be $33 a month, so 9. And then in the total, we are only doing $60. So $60 to get my car registration, my wants, my needs, debt, rent, gas, food, and bills. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. So we are going to start with car registration. So for my car registration, I don't know if you guys remember, but if you didn't see my last video, I need a couple of more envelopes. So I have 2 envelopes that have 2 categories each in here. So for this one, this holds my rent and my car registration just in this one folder. And then in this one, that is my bills / subscriptions, and then my debt is in this one. I kind of organized it more. Last time it was kind of messy. It might still be confusing, but this is more organized than it was last video. So for car registration, for this, I'm just gonna take these out that I have right now. I put sticky notes on them, rent, and then car registration. Rent was 10, and car registration, I put them front and back so they don't get confused. So for car registration, we are gonna put $9 in this envelope. So 5. You know what we should do before? We should make sure all of our bills are facing the same way, because I don't think my ones are. Oh, they are. Cool. Look at me thinking ahead. So like I was saying, for my car registration, I'm gonna put $9, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I will just put it in this little, I'll take this sticky note off and add it to what I already have for my car registration. And that will go in the envelope. So we got car registration. I'll just cross that one out. And then while we already have rent here, we'll just do rent right now. It's going to be $10. So 10. And we'll take this off, add this here, and then put it in the envelope. Cool. This envelope is finished. And we should cross off rent. And then we'll just knock out this envelope too that has the 2 different categories. So for this, it's bills, and then bills ends here. And then debt, bills is going to get, so for bills, it's going to get $9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this was a reminder for myself. We'll just take this off. And then bills, we'll separate this and the 5. So we'll have that here, here. So this will go in this envelope. Let's straighten it out a little bit more. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then debt. So we're gonna cross bills off. Cool, great, it's crossed off. And then debt is going to get $8. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and this will go in here. We'll take the first one off, put the 5s with the 5, and then the singles with the singles, and we'll put that right back on and put it in this envelope. So that's kind of my system of how I'm doing it. I just needed 2 more envelopes, but I feel like this works pretty well, especially because once I pay my car registration, I won't need it again. It's not a monthly reoccurrence. So those are these. And that was debt. Okay, so now this is my wants, and wants gets $5 this time. So as you can see, my wants folder is empty. I actually used my wants, a little bit of my wants envelope. I said folder, I meant envelope. My wants envelope is empty. I used it not really on my wants, actually. I didn't get anything that I wanted. I didn't get anything that I like really wanted, but I did spend some of it for just a couple gifts that I had to get someone. So there's that gets 5. And then we have needs. Right after wants, it's needs, and needs is also getting $5. So for needs, this is also empty, so here we go, which is always nice. And then for gas gets 10. And funny thing about gas, it still has $1 in here, and I just have these little reminders. But the funny thing about gas is that it still has $1 in here, and I have no idea how. I have no idea how, because I actually was thinking about putting 15 a week in gas instead of 10 because DoorDash takes up a lot of gas. But I still have $1 in here, so gas is 10, 11. So I have $11 in gas. And then now we're on to food. So food is only gonna get $4 this time. And I think you guys would be impressed because there is still a 5 in here. I put 5 in here last week, and now it's gonna get 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have a total of $9 in here. And that is all. I always feel, not always, because this is, you know, I haven't been doing this for long, but I feel very, very accomplished. Let me cross off food. I feel very accomplished that I'm still doing these. Like I said last week in my last video, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You don't need to have a specific amount of money to start doing these. And they're a lot of fun. I look forward to doing these, and I look forward to saving. And I don't know if anyone ever looks forward to saving, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much fun. Like, if you get yourself some cute envelopes, or even not some cute ones, just if you start it up, and you can even create an envelope folder. I keep saying folder. You can create an envelope category to save for your envelopes. I was actually thinking about doing that because like I said, I want, these are doing pretty well. They're very cute, but I have been wanting just a different kind because I did use these around 2 years ago when I started doing this, and then I stopped for like 2 years. So I just want something new and fresh, and I was thinking of making an envelope specifically for buying envelopes. I don't know, it's just like little things, little accomplishments. I'm very excited to give you guys a new video next week. It was like really nice to see like food, like, oh my god, I still have my $5 bill from last week. But even if you start with singles, or just 5s and singles, or like me with 10s, 5s and singles, you can still start. A start is still a start. So thank you for joining me for a second time. I hope you'll join me for a third and a fourth. Have a great week. Bye guys.